and thus the cookie crumbles. Hey guys, Dashing Subtile here, and welcome to this post-season talk about our team. So as you guys see in front of you over here, there is that's our stats. That is our entire team. So just gonna run it down. We have Andy Cruz, the Ogrepon. We have Diego Rueda, the Regidrago. We have Agamemnon, the Golden Go. We have Jax Navoa, the Urshifu. We have Emma Alonso, the Deoxys Speed. We have Desdemona, the Zapdos. We have Mia Black, the Swampert. We have Lily Archer, the Wigglytuff. We have Daniel Miller, the Dugong. And we have Maddie Van Pelt, the Salazzle. As you guys see in front of you on the right, there is our wins and losses. So week 1, we win 1-0 versus Sin. Urshifu clutched for us. Week 2, Specs Golden Go was MVP along with Fizdev Zapdos versus Eli. Week 3 versus Bonana, Diego almost pulled through for us, but unfortunately we got one 50-50 wrong, and we unfortunately lost that game. Week 4 against Spider was the Chien-Pao incident with the Swords Dance Wings policy where I just got swept under webs. Week 5 was the Ember Scourge incident versus Blakey. Week 6 was against Nova, and where Desdemona had the Thunder and was very good into Nova's team with Choice Scarf Zapdos. Week 7 was Arica with the Webs plus Scarf Chiyu. 8 was Carlos, and Carlos was where we ran Psyshock Golden Go. We ran Dragon Dance Drago once again. And we won that game 3-0. Playoffs, we won Lead Ogrepon, Wings Policy Ogrepon 6-0. Arica, we brought Boots Deoxys Speed for the Chiyu under webs. Blakey, and also for Arica, that game we had Scarf Ogrepon to abuse the webs because of Defiant. Blakey, we had our that was when we almost lost the Swords Dance Garchomp on a misclick, but we clutched through. Eli, the second time, Swampert did well, but honestly, everyone on my team did well. And then at the end, we unfortunately lose to Spider 3-0 because of Shell Smash Blastoise. I ditched both my Mirror Herbs. I was either going to be Mirror Herb Pert or Mirror Herb Dingo, and I ditched both last second. Oh well. So, how do I think this team went? Well, let's get to that. So, here's this layout. So starting off, our first quote-unquote pick. Originally, I had Darkrai, which you guys do not know, but I dropped it because I grabbed Urshifu round 4, and that's a way better model than Darkrai, in my opinion. So, we have Andy Cruz, the Ogrepon. Now, how did I think Ogrepon did? Well, as we saw, Ogrepon got 12 kills, which was honestly impressive. 3 of those were just from playoffs as a whole. I was dissing on this Pokemon. I was like, this mon is garbage. I don't like this base Ogrepon. It can't touch flying types, yada yada yada. It honestly wasn't bad. It's honestly not a bad mon. And honestly, it's gained my respect. This Pokemon has gained my respect. Base Ogrepon has gained my respect. Andy Cruz did well this season with like knockoff and like play rough, and it gets like so many good moves you see, like spikes, Swords Dance, U-turn. Like, this Pokemon is very good, and I'm honestly happy we used it this season. It did lots of work. Yeah, that's Andy Cruz, the Ogrepon. Now, our next Pokemon, the MVP of our team, to no one's surprise, Diego Rueda, the Regidrago. To no one's surprise, this mon carried. This mon was our kill leader with Terra Dragon, Fire, and Steel. This mon was amazing. Like literally, like Dragon Dance exists, like Terra Blast, Fire or Steel. Like we had Dragon, Fire or Steel. We brought Dragon once because Nova's Fairy was a Rabombi, which did not take ancient power at all. So yeah, we just ran like Draco Meteor on that thing. But like this mon was honestly such a fun mon to use, and I can't wait for the future with this Pokemon, because I may use again, who knows. But this one is very good with Terra. Really good Pokemon. One of our MVPs, underrated MVP, was Goldengo this season. Goldengo, I love Goldengo. This is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon. You can run it defensively and Spadef, and you can literally prevent any mon from spinning on you at all times. Like, Spadef. Like, if you run like Spadef, if you face Terrapagos, for example, you can run Spadef Covert Cloak and shut down that Pokemon. Thunder Wave it, it's not a threat. Like against, for example, Sarina, you fought that twice. Cobra Berry, Fizdef, never spins on you, and etc. This Pokemon is broken, and I've just been so thankful to use it this season. This Pokemon was so much fun, so I thank you for letting me grab it, round 3. By the way, before I continue, shout out to all the coaches that have played this season. Everyone has been amazing. And shout out to Spider the Champion. Congratulations on the win. You honestly deserved it. You have had a fantastic season, and I cannot say that enough. You have been a really good friend of mine since like, long ago. So honestly, thank you I am honored that I was your finals opponent, and we had a game of all time. So yeah, shout out to Spider, shout out to Nova, the creator of the league, and yeah. Now back to our recap. So Goldengo, going back to our Goldengo. So Goldengo was very good. It has access to moves like Shadow Ball, Make It Rain, Thunder Wave. It gets Memento, gets dual screens. I wish I ran dual screens. I'm not going Goldengo, but regardless, this one only needed Recover and like on the attacks. Specs was amazing amount of Trick, and like yeah, I'm happy. Good goes in the broken ability. I'm happy I was able to use Goldengo, and yeah. Our next Pokemon, another one of our MVPs, was Jax, the Navoa, the Urshifu. Jax was amazing. Jax was amazing this season. Jax Navoa, one of my favorite ever Wu-Tang characters, but Diego's above Jax nowadays. But like yeah, Jax was very good with Choice Band, Choice Scarf sets. I tried running SD versus Bo, and I died to a Moonblast because I was trying to be SD Zen Headbutt for the Okidagi. Did not go out well. Did not turn out well. But yeah, this one's very cool. Urshifu is still a top tier Pokemon, as we see. It made finals. Still a top tier Pokemon. People think it's not top tier anymore. They're lying. It's still top tier. Choice Band, Choice Scarf. Literally just runs U-Turn, Wicked Blow, CC, Coverage, or Sucker, and that's all you need in Pokemon. This mon's broken. So I've been thankful to use Urshifu this generation. This Pokemon never makes me, but it was crazy how this mon lasted to I believe it was round 4 or 5. Which didn't think round 4, because round 5 we got his girlfriend, Emma Alonso, the chosen one, the Deoxyspeed. So this mon, I was hating on this Pokemon earlier because I think it's mid. I think this mon is mid because like let's look at stats real fast. Like yes, its speed's amazing. Because it can literally run anything. Like boots can help speed control. But its stats are lackluster. Like 50 HP, sure, but 95 in offenses and 90 defenses. I guess, like most matchups, you don't need max speed, but in matchups you kind of do need like a lot of speed, you're losing a lot of bulk. And I remember I saw like some people use this mon, and they wouldn't creep to Scarfers, and I'm just like, why? That makes zero sense to me. Because this mon's supposed to outspeed everything, aka outspeed Scarfers. So sometimes I'm confused why people don't do that. But yeah, this mon's good. It has new moves like Thunder Wave. It has like extreme speed. It has Psychic. It has Side Shock. It has everything. This mon is very good. If this mon got any fairy coverage, it would be a 10-time Pokemon. But no fairy coverage, which is sad. But like, yeah, this mon is good. It did alright in this season. Like, it did a lot of work versus Arca the second time around, because I think that was second time round, or yeah, second time overround, where I plus Psycho Boost to force out my opponent's to force out the opponent's to force out the opponent's Glamora, and like Rillaboom came in AV Rillaboom. I just clicked Psycho Boost. I ran a superpower for Chi-Yu, and like, yeah, this mon can be mixed, which is very nice. And yeah, I honestly enjoyed Emma, like Deoxys was very good this season. So honestly, my original thought was it's mid. It's honestly pretty good. So honestly, I'm happy I got the chance to use Deoxys this season. And yeah. Now, Desdemona, Yellow Magic. I think, Desdemona was good on this team. Pretty good. I didn't get static. I didn't get any stacks this season. It missed all the hurricanes. So honestly, L Zapdos. You had jobs you did not do. You had to hit hurricanes. You had to land discharges. Well, you did land discharges, but you never got paras really at all. No static paras. Like, we ran static every week. I think we got 3 or 4 statics, and 1 was a Lumberry. So that's basically 3 stacks this entire season. I really wish it did better. But no. That was still good. It's annoying for any Draft League player. But what can you do? If you don't get lucky, you don't get lucky. So I'm hoping this luck will transfer to our next league and leagues. But yeah, that's Zapdos, that's Yellow Magic, and now we have the other Kanai, because Diego is the first Kanai and Mia is the second Kanai. So Mia was very good. It had Flip Turn, had Rocks, Earthquake, Knockoff, Ice Beam. It honestly did a lot of work. Like Citrus Berry is a good set. Like Surf. This thing Mon got has Stealth Rocks. Earthquake's amazing on this Pokemon. Counter, I believe Pokemon has Counter. Yeah, it does. So honestly, this one was very good. A good bulky water paired with Zapdos is always amazing. So yeah, that was Mia. Good bulky water on this team. So next we have Lily Archer, the Wigglytuff. I brought it to one game, and that was the Chuck Spectrier. I think I was like Max Spadef, knockoff, Alluring Voice, Wish, Protect. I could be wrong about that. But, it came to the game, did nothing because Oakapon 6-0'd. I'm sorry, Wigglytuff. But honestly, coming to finals without bringing our normal or fairy, like, every week, is honestly a W. That's honestly a W, honestly. That's honestly a W. We have, Daniel, the Dugong. You sucked. You just sucked. You let us lose to Chien-Pao, so that was bad for you. Terra Fairy, Thick Fat, was bad. Bad. I tried talking Chi-Yu. Went better, but still not good. We lost both times we brought Duo, so I will not bring you to finals. I am sorry. And then, we have, Maddie Van Boyle about the Salazzle. Salazzle. Yeah. Salazzle was very good. It was very good. It had Toxic, had Flamethrower, Nasty Plots were amazing. Encore, Dragon Tail, Thunderwave. Like, this mon was very good for our team. It honestly was very good. Maddie Van Pelt, one of my favorite characters from Every Which Way, and yeah, let's run down our team. So, like, what their roles do, like the actual TV show, if none of you know about Every Which Way, and I hope you guys will get into this TV show. It's a very good TV show of mine, and I really love watching Every Which Way. So, basically, from the beginning. So, Andy Cruz is Emma Alonso's best friend, and she is currently at Wits Academy training to become Guardian, and if she passes her training, she becomes Guardian of the Chosen One, Emma. She gets priority to choose who she wants her Guardian. Well, basically, whoever comes out on top at Wits Academy, which they have to train, each Guardian has to train a witch and a wizard. If Andy succeeds, she will have first priority to pick her future to pick who she wants to be the Guardian for. But she has a rival called Luke Archer, aka cousin of Lily Archer from this year, from Every Which Way. And they are competing to both be the Guardian of the Chosen One, but only one can. And that's what Annie's doing right now. Diego Rueda is a Shurikanai, and he has the boyfriend of Maddie Van Pelt. And Diego is basically right now trying to find other Kanais, because Andy is a human, Diego is a Kanai, which basically Kanais are humans, but they have elemental powers. Like they can control ice, wind, fire, and earth and electric, and like electricity. And I thought Diego fit this role nicely because we are Terra Fire, and we can become Terra Fire, control the fire. And another reason why I like Andy is because Andy in the show, Andy has like a more aggressive like attitude. Like she has like tons of weapons, and Ogerpon's IV cudgel, I could say Andy using a cudgel on someone in the show, like low-key, I could see that happening. So that's why we did Andy for you, and we did Richard Drago for Diego, because this mount honestly just fit Diego's personality, in my opinion. Then we have Agamemnon, which Agamemnon is the leader of Wits Academy, which is where Andy is right now, but he is also a member of the Witches' Council, which basically there are 3 members of the Witches' Council: Desdemona, Agamemnon, and Ramona. Ramona was a rogue member, and she was no longer in the council, so now it's Lily. But basically, Agamemnon is honestly just a very funny character throughout the show, and he has yellow magic. He has like his magic is like kind of like yellowish. Like, you would say, then why not name him Zapdos, like, after Zapdos, because how he does his spells, because he is a wizard. He does it, like, ha, and then poof. But, like, he does it, like, ha, then poof. But, Agamemnon, reason why yellow, gold, yellow, and Agamemnon's just a very, very funny character throughout this show, and I will tell you guys now, he is so funny. If you watch the show, he is so funny. But yeah, that's Aggie or Agamemnon. Then we have Jax, which Jax is cool. He's like the edgy. His hair is inspired by Elvis. He's like the edgy like. He comes in at season 2. He's like edgy. He's like the brand new kid at school, and like people find out later that he is a wizard. So yeah, that's Jax. Jax is just very cool throughout the show, and yeah, and then he tries to help Emma. So speaking of Emma Emma, the main character, the chosen one. They find a book called the Hexarin in the first episode, and she finds out that she is the chosen one, which means she is the most powerful witch of all time, which makes sense with Deoxys, a all-powerful psychic type. Seems like it would be the chosen one. And like about Urshifu, Jax, edgy, dark, he gets in some fights, fighting, etc. But like Emma, she's the chosen one. She has all these powers. She is the most powerful witch. She even beat the Crystal de Caballero, which basically is a crystal where witches and wizards cannot cast spells and their powers are weakened. However, Emma could cast a spell in the presence of the Crystal de Caballero. So she is the most powerful witch of all time. So that's Emma. If you guys watch the show, it's gonna blow your minds. But yeah, that's Emma. Then Desdemona, the one of the other witches council members. Whenever she does her spells, she does like, and lightning comes out, which is why lightning, Desdemona, Zapdos, boom. She's not a bird or anything, but like she has like yellow hair, she has glasses, and like she just like lightning comes out of her hands whenever she does her spell. And yeah, that's yellow magic, static, Zapdos, you get what I mean. So Mia. Reason why we made Swampert Mia is in an alternate timeline, she's in the Everglades, which is like Florida, and like she is in well, the entire show takes place in Miami, but she's in the Everglades, which she's taking care of animals, and I think animal like Swampert would be in the Everglades, but that's not the main reason. In another time, in the timeline we usually have, the time I'm talking about now, she's a Kanai, where she has earth powers and water power, because Kanais, like I said before about Diego, they control the elements: ice, fire, water, earth, electricity, water, and ground. She has both powers, Swampert. But in alternate timeline, she takes care of animals like this. So it's confusing what you want to say, because it's confusing what you want to say about this. But yeah, that's Mia. Lily. Lily here is Emma's guardian, and what I mean by that is, in the first season, she was Emma's guardian, and then Ramona went rogue, and so they need 3 people in the council, the Witches Council, at all times. So they told Lily that she's gonna be there, and she accepted. So Lily, she's a pretty cool character throughout the series. She helps Emma sometimes, but like you can't really like expose the magic room, so she prevents that at all costs. And like yeah, it's a very fun show. I'm trying to think of any other cool Lily moments, but I don't think there were like that many. But like season 1, she got turned into a frog by the principal, but like that's like pretty much it. Like she's just cool in the show. Like she appears here and then, and yeah, they accuse her of trying to steal Emma's powers with the last lie of the full moon in season 2, and then she gets banished to limbo for a little bit. That wasn't fun. But Daniel Miller, right here. Like I said before, similar to Mia, Daniel was also in the alternate timeline because basically Emma had to make a choice in season 3. She had to choose Jax or choose Daniel. Really wanted Jax to win, so we went to Nickelodeon on Nickelodeon.com or whatever, and you could vote multiple times if you wanted Jax down to win. But yeah, basically what happened then was there was a continuum split, or like a continuum break. So basically, Emma is the only one that remembers Daniel, but nobody else in the series remembers Daniel, because she only remembers it because of the continuum break. Daniel was now in another timeline, basically. So, basically, she chose Jax, and Daniel went over into the Everglades with Mia. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's start of season 4, but it's not really big spoilers. But like, yeah, that's happened with Daniel, and then Maddie Van Pout. One of the honestly, she honestly grew up, and I'm not saying like that in like an actual sense. I'm saying that her personality in season 1 was garbage. Her personality in season 1 was honestly garbage. But in season 2 to 4, because so only has 4 seasons, her personality was honestly so much better, and she became one of my favorite characters. And I think we know why, because she was dating Diego. Diego helped Maddie see a lot of things, and yeah, that's Maddie. She's like this she's like this rich girl. She's like the leader of the gang in the school called the Panthers, and yeah, yeah. But wait, what's this? Why is there a bundle on my screen? Why is there a bundle on my screen? Why is there a bundle on my screen? Well, that's actually intentional, folks, because next season of NBBL, we're using this guy. Iron Bundle. I hope you guys are excited for next season of NBBL, where we are going to be using this wonderful lad bundle. But yeah, that's a little cameo for next season. But yeah, that's going to be it for the end of this discussion video. And yeah, that's going to be it for this discussion. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, my subtitle squad. And to everyone else that's watching, thank you